Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news. And now the news in details. Retired soldier exposes Buratai, reveals why Nigerian army has not yet defeated insurgency. Mike Omoregi, a retired sergeant in the Nigerian army, has exposed the Nigerian Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, reveal why Nigerian army has not defeated insurgency. In a chat with Sahara reporters, Omorege said that corrupt military leaders are responsible for the unending battle with insurgency and other insurgent groups in the country, adding that without the sacking of Buratai, the war against these insurgents will not end because Buratai is using it to make money. The truth of the matter is that most of the Nigerian Army senior officers are very corrupt. The Nigerian Army is very good and one of the strongest. Anywhere you take Nigerian officers to, they turn the place to business ground, where they don't want things to work. If you want to get the truth, as long as you are interviewing the senior officers, you won't get the truth. It's the soldiers on the ground that will tell you what is happening there. The Nigerian Army officers don't want the war to end because they know what they are doing and the business they are doing. If they want the war to end, let them remove the Chief of Army Staff, Chief of Air Staff, bring in a neutral person that is not up to their rank, and tell the person that when you succeed, I am going to promote you. That person would deliver. The soldiers know the officers that boost their morale. When we went to Sierra Leone and Libya, we delivered the capital and returned it back to the civilian government. There is no big deal in insurgents that Nigeria Army cannot succeed. The military chief just moved to the northeast because it's a shame to him seeing the Shadians succeed. They have turned the fight to business. Check the number of soldiers that have died, but the government is not doing anything about it, and they are not animals. This is because there is no son of minister or governor at the war front. It also revealed the lack of synergy between the army and the air force as one of the reasons why the fight against insurgency was yet to end. The major question is this: the relationship between the ground troops, infantry, and the air force is very bad, and that is why they need to change the chief. The two troops are not happy with each other. There is also a big difference in their salary mode, and all those things add to the issue. We have to finish this war to save money. If not, they will run it in another 4 to 5 years. The war will not end. They will keep on spending money and lives would be wasted. Let the troops on ground decide who they want. They will be motivated and happy to fight instead of bringing the lazy ones to lead the soldiers, he added. Definitely, I will support what this man said, because even now that Buratai is in charge, what difference does it make? Like, they will still have the insurgents, and all of their atrocity is still working. So definitely this man is saying the truth, because the best thing to do right now is just to change this guy. It's just to change Buratai and bring an innocent person. They said that if you're doing one thing and that thing is not working for you, why can't you try a new thing entirely? And that is how life's supposed to be. I would advise the federal government to even change Buratai. And people have been crying about this thing. People have been crying aloud, saying that it's better for the government to change this guy. And that is the best thing. But the issue is that I'm not surprised, because it is only in Nigeria you will see hundreds of generals without a strategy of war. You will see a lot of them. But what are they doing? They are just figurehead. They are just there. And the bad thing is that when truth like this is spoken, the government mouthpiece will soon come up to refute the allegations with their contempt. They will come up. They will. And the president is not even helping matters at all on this own part. Because he will come out to say, I'm not aware that Buratai is an incompetent commander, in which it's a big lie. All of them knows that. Somebody that is not working effectively, the person is just to replace such person. We appreciate what this guy said because he's definitely saying the truth. Because we all know all these things that the commander have been talking about. We know Nigerians Nigerians have been like, they've turned Nigerians into a slave. All this our government. And Buratai is a very, very corrupt military officer. He is, because if he's not corrupt, all this problem of insurgency would have stopped by now. He has not been able to account for the properties traced to him in Dubai, which he could never have been able to fund through his earnings. The most annoying part of it is that he claims the properties are for his wife. You can imagine. So this guy is a very corrupt guy, but it's like this our present government, they love it like that. They like it like that. And now this guy has moved to the north now. We don't know why, the reason why he's now permanently in the north. Probably because he's ashamed of what the Shadian president are doing in Nigeria. Because, it's supposed to be their work. But exactly what we are facing in our country. Our country is full of corrupt set of people. And the most unfortunate part of it is that Buhari and all the Kabas are even the one keeping Buratai for their selfish interest. They are the one because he is the only one they can trust for now. So they definitely make use of Buratai. And that's the problem we are facing right now. And Nigerians are saying that it happened to my uncle, Sergeant Major, that took on active service. He was diagnosed of cancer and eventually died. From sickness to death, the army did not do anything. Well, the family had to do the coffin and convey the corpse from Lagos to Kaduna. All throughout the funeral ceremony, the military didn't contribute a dime and did not even send a representative for burial. No presence of militaries, and he died on active service. What a shame. It's a shame on Nigerian government. And this person was saying that he died February 2020. They said Buratai and his commanders, God is watching. What a shame on Nigerian government. What a big shame. And the most annoying part of it is that they are not realizing it, that what they are doing is bad. And Buratai's secrets has already been exposed. And you can imagine, and now he's busy acting movies to cover up all his atrocities. He decided to move to the north. May God help us in our country. Somebody that is not working actively, why can't they remove it? For the betterment of this country. Why can't they remove it? Nigerians are saying that I have heard so much of this Buratai. Is he a human being or something else? Is he doing all that evil because he is a terrorist or because he is hungry? When I look at the way Nigerian politicians love money more than lives, even more than their own lives, I come to the conclusion that they came from wretched background. We that are suffering today have pedigree that those greedy politicians never had. Trust me, Nigerians are suffering. Nigerians are definitely suffering. And it's just so unfortunate that there is nothing they can do about it. We're just praying that this tenure should be over. And maybe Nigeria will come back to their senses back. May God help us. May God help us. So guys, what is your own take about this? What do you think? Your comment is highly appreciated. And kindly drop your comments at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, I want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that anytime we upload news, you will be the first person to watch our latest news. God bless you. We love you and always stay safe.